He's gonna love these bits. We're grinding and filing versus cutting. Nicholson tells us this file is a 67 on the Rockwell. Cool up to some sites, we're having fun showing off. And to show you that that bit's still in good shape, there's something as brittle again as ceramic. Had we damaged that bit, we'd have 30 pieces of ceramic flying around the booth. Real bare. Here's some 304 stainless. Go right from cutting into grinding.
Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Amy and today we are in the wonderful Las Vegas, Nevada at the SEMA 2019 show. One of the best kept secrets when it comes to drill bits and grinding wheels is going to be demonstrated today by Millner Tools. You can check them out anytime at millnertools.com. Let's see if these should be your next set of drill bits.
Bit, right? Here, don't stop, keep going. The same bit allows you to do both. And again, speed and pressure are your friend, right? We all know one guy that only knows one way to run the drill anyway. Yeah, he's gonna love these bits. If you've ever drilled stainless, we know stainless can be a bear, work hardens, right? So we do want to use, yes, stainless, right? We do want to use coolant or a cutting oil in stainless. Matter of fact, that's the only place where you see the word required when we're talking about a cutting oil. You can get away without it in a pinch. If it's any thicker than this, you really, really do want to use a coolant. But that's 304 stainless, 1500 to 2500 RPMs, all listed right there in the index. Hammer, right? Case hardened steel here in the way of the hammer head. And guys, I like to show you this because it also gives you an idea of how well they center. Put it where you need it, pull the trigger and go. Don't start slow, right? It's gonna try to walk on you. You cannot hurt yourself by using a punch as well, but put that drill where you need it and go get it. And again, speed and pressure, right? We're grinding and filing versus cutting with a twist bit. To show you that thing's still in good shape, we'll take something as brittle as ceramic. And anybody who's ever drilled ceramic knows how brittle it can be, right? We're not going right to the center. We're gonna go to the edge where it's typically most likely to crack, right? Now you guys have never broke bits, right? That never happens to anybody. What's the first one that we tend to break? The 1/8 inch is what most folks say, right? That one or smaller. Every one of our shanks, regardless of the size, is chrome, vanadium, and tool steel. Like a wrench or a ratchet and a cheater bar, it's got a memory. They're made to flex and bend and be much harder to break. Speed and pressure. You can see that little booger flex, right? Fat guy like me lays on it, you'll see them bow, but much harder to break than what we're used to using. If you damage a bit in any way, right? Anything but loss, basically. If you lose one, we'll sell you an individual from the website, but anything but loss, we're gonna give you a brand new bit. And the way that works is very simple. $2 for the first bit we stuff in an envelope, $1 for each additional bit. So those 3 bits with $4, or these 3 bits with $4, send them back to us in Nashville, we send you back a brand new bit shank set. Now a little public service announcement, you guys probably already know this. If you've ever taken a hex shank and you throw it in your drill press, you can watch it dance a little, right? Why is that? Well, it's been machined multiple times, and every time we machine it, we get a little more run out, okay? So we're giving you these guys for your impact driver, the smooths for everywhere else. Diamond Sharpening Wheel. This is one of my favorites. It gets overlooked quite a bit. One side's 80 grit, the other side's 150 grit. Axes, chisels, knives, lawnmower blades, whatever we've got, we can sharpen up real simply that way. All right? And if you're in the middle of a project and the bit starts to lose its edge and you don't want to stop to send it back for a new one, touch it up. 118-degree flat grind, there's nothing easier on the market to touch up. That's wrong, and that's right. We're not lapping the back or dressing the flutes, so it makes it real easy to sharpen. The stuff that makes you kick and scream, right? Exhaust manifold bolts, spring steel, extractors taps, that's what these are really good for. The one place you're not gonna be excited about them is soft metal. Aluminum, copper, brass, galvanized. If it's thin, you'll punch a hole through it, okay? But when you start adding peak speed and pressure to a 1/4 inch piece of aluminum, copper, or brass, that metal wants to wrap around the bit. The good news is we all already have bits that work just fine in those places.
Pretty neat drill bits. Now, let's have a look at the grinding wheel.
The wheels here, they're electroplated diamond on both sides. Now something unique to our wheel is one side's going to be 80 grit, the other side's 40 grit. So you're getting a 40 grit grinding wheel and an 80 grit grinding wheel. Being that they're diamond, we can cut and grind pretty much anything we want to cut or grind. One thing folks really like, that guy's not coming apart on you, right? Much harder to damage one of these wheels. We're going to start out here cutting. Go right from cutting with the same wheel. We're not outfitting two grinders or stopping to change the wheel into grinding. Now traditionally with the fiber wheel, they tell us not to use the backside, right? Sometimes folks do it anyways. Here it's much safer to backside grind. Now stainless again, always a real bear. Here's some 304 stainless. Aluminum. Nothing comes up a fiber wheel quicker than aluminum. Plastic, rubber, PVC, granite, glass, stone, tile. Being that it's diamond, we can cut and grind pretty much anything we want to cut or grind. And to show you that we're actually cutting and not grinding, you can feel the wheel. There's very little heat, right? Makes it very hard to gum up. Not impossible. If you're grinding an aluminum weld or we're cutting up some tires and this thing starts to get a little gummy or it gums up, cut something abrasive, a piece of stone, a red brick, something abrasive, and that'll clean it and go right back to cutting and grinding. Now those will outlast good wheels. You know, the high-end ones, there's lots of really good quality wheels out there, 50, 60, sometimes 70 times the life. Lesser quality wheels, we're getting up to 100 times the life a lot of times. The difference with all the fiber wheels is you throw that one away and you go buy more. Don't ever throw away the Millner-Haufen wheel, right? Real simply, $5 in an envelope, send it back to us in Nashville, Tennessee. We're gonna send you a brand new wheel. If you're cheap like I am, hang on to your $5, bring it to any one of the almost 200 shows we do in a year, hand it to us and we hand you a brand new wheel. So again, lifetime replacement.
Very cool. Thank you.
No problem, thank you guys.
Really cool demo today by the folks at Millner Tools. Thank you. Also, thank you for watching this video. And for more amazing tool and hardware content, please consider subscribing and hitting that thumbs up button. And as always, work smarter, not harder. And maybe I'll catch you again in the next video.